The crazy part? The viral number is actually pretty close. If all of Antarctica's ice melted into the ocean, global sea level really would rise around 200 feet. The part most videos skip, it would not happen overnight. Antarctica is a frozen continent, bigger than the United States and Mexico combined. Its ice sheet averages nearly 2 kilometers thick, and in places it's more than 4 kilometers deep. In total, it holds roughly 30 million cubic kilometers of ice, about 90% of all the ice on Earth, and roughly 70% of the planet's fresh water. If that entire ice sheet melted and drained into the sea, the world's oceans would rise by about 58 meters. That's roughly 190 feet. Scientists at NASA and the National Snow and Ice Data Center often round that to 60 meters, or about 200 feet. So that number from the video, it checks out. But not all ice counts the same. Floating sea ice, the kind that expands across the ocean every winter, already displaces its own weight in water. When it melts, sea level barely changes. It's the ice sitting on land that matters. The moment that land ice enters the ocean, it has nowhere to go but up. A rise of 200 feet would redraw every coastline on Earth. Florida, the Gulf Coast, most of the eastern seaboard, gone. London, Venice, Amsterdam, Copenhagen, much of Bangladesh, and the world's great port cities would be underwater. Hundreds of millions of people would be displaced. Some high ground would survive, like Denver, parts of interior North America, and the highlands of Africa. But the map we know today would be unrecognizable. So, could this happen suddenly? No. Physically, no. Ice this thick does not vanish in a generation. Scientists estimate the East Antarctic ice sheet alone would need at least 10,000 years to fully disappear, even under extreme warming. The smaller West Antarctic sheet could collapse in a few centuries to a few millennia. But overnight? That's a Hollywood idea, not a physics one. And there is more the viral video leaves out. Melting Antarctica would not just shift coastlines. Fresh meltwater would change ocean salinity and slow the circulation that carries heat around the planet. It would weaken the continent's own gravitational pull, alter Earth's rotation, and slowly rebound the land beneath. Sea level would not even rise evenly. Near Antarctica, it would fall, while far away, it would climb higher. So here is the truth. The number is real enough. A complete melt of Antarctica would indeed raise the oceans close to 200 feet. But the instant apocalypse timeline isn't. It is a process measured in millennia, not minutes. That is not a reason for comfort. It is a reason to pay attention.